day 5 of Summer Slasher. Hello, everyone. So happy that you are here. As you're logging on, say hi in the comments so that I know that you're here. I'm so excited for another session of sprinting and playing games with you guys. How's everybody doing? How's your day going? What are you guys up to? Let's see. Hi, Kat, my friends. Hey, Isabel, I'm here to hang out for a bit before my craft class at the library. Awesome. Thank you, Kat, for logging in. I am so jealous that you have crafting and stationery classes at your library. We don't have that. I mean, my library is pretty cool, but I need to find out if they have some sort of crafting thing because that sounds awesome. That sounds so good. Hi, Amber. I'm between two books that I will be focusing on today. Taste Like Candy, which is on my list too. And Help, I'm in a 90s slasher movie. I have that on my TBR, but I haven't gotten that one yet. I'm curious to know if it's good. Let me know because I want to order that. But I know you haven't started it yet, but let me know if you've heard good things or whatnot. It depends on what you're needing, I guess, Amber, for your prompts. That's kind of what I did today. It's been a super busy day for me, but I've been able to sit down for a second and see what I'm missing for my prompts. So there's two things I gotta work on today. So that's kind of gonna drive like what I end up picking to read with you guys today. But what are you still missing? I know you got a lot accomplished, a lot of the prompts and everything accomplished with Slasher Summer. So let me know. I'm here, but my son Andrew just called me. Okay, Kat. Okay. I know you're here. Just let us know. It has good reviews, so fingers crossed. Okay, so it has good reviews. That's promising. I saw the cover and I was like, man, this looks good. And I think I have it on my car or something like that. I know it was on my radar and I wanted to get it. So that's a good one, I think, for the readathon. That's a perfect one for the readathon. Hi, Mindy. I have been reading other books. I'm trying to finish during the day, then switching to Kin during the sprints. I watched Friday the 13th part 2 today. It was a fun movie. I saw you posted that. I don't remember. I know I've seen them all, right? But obviously I've seen the first one more than any others. So now I'm trying to remember what's like the thing with the second one. I don't think I remember. I kind of want to do like a rewatch marathon of all these movies because I feel like I've seen them throughout my life, but I don't really like remember which is which, you know? Um like the other, I think in one of the trivia questions, I don't know if I asked you guys that one, but it said something about how like in the third movie is when he gets the mask. Like I didn't even know that. Like I don't think I remembered him being maskless in like the second movie. I remember the first one clearly, but not the second one. Hi Carly, I'm happy you're here. I'm finally on time. Yes, I'm finishing Carmilla and then reading Ride or Die. Yes. Let me know how you're loving Carmilla. That ending for Carmilla is insane. And Ride or Die is on my TBR too, another Delilah S. Dawson. So I love her. I've been wanting to read more of her YA books. I kind of had an idea to do a vlog of just Delilah S. Dawson, a YA or middle grade or whatever. I think they're YA. But I've been wanting to do those. Hello, glad to catch a stream. Hi, welcome. The other day you popped on, but then you had to go because it was late. I'm so happy you're here. Let me know what you're going to be reading today. Hi, Amy. Hey, gang. Here we are again. What will we do next week? I know I'm going to miss seeing you guys every day. I need to finish Chestnut Man, but may start something else. I should pull my stuff and see what prompts I have left to do. That's what I did today, Amy, because I was realizing that I was letting myself kind of be driven by my mood, and I started like yesterday I read that Chopping Spree, and that was like inserted there because I just wanted to read it. So today I kind of honed in and I'm like, okay, these are the things that I'm missing. I'll share that with you guys in a minute once I say hi to everybody. Hi, Tempe. I'm happy you're here, Tempe. Let us know what you're reading. Let us know what you're reading. I'm still reading Little Red Death. Just watched Good Boy with a group of friends. Oh my god, that movie. That movie broke me. What did you think of the movie? Tell me, what were your thoughts? That movie is something else. I don't know if you guys have watched that or not, but man, that movie is something else. I finished Phantasma yesterday and started Carmilla. That's right. You told us that it got good toward the end. What did you end up rating that, Carly? And are you moving to the sequel? Are you planning on reading the sequel? What are you thinking? uh Amber, I'm trying to get a book for each of the main prompts. Me too. And then doubling those up to black out the bingo board. Hopefully after these two, my last one will be Monster Volume 1. Yes, that's here too. I have that too. I want to read that. I am missing my manga or novella. No, a graphic novel, I think it was. I think I added all three options. Yeah, so I am missing that one. So that I have to read. So I will be reading Monster Volume 1. Did you start that already? How are you liking it? Oh, maybe I started today during our sprints. Mindy. It was camp training close to the camp of the first movie. No mask. He had a sack on his head. So he still doesn't have a mask in the second movie. So that thing was right. It's bananas. Like I don't think I knew that. How did I not know that, right? Hi, Jen. Hi, Isabel and friends. I'm happy I'm finally able to. Yes, you're here for some fun. We've been having so much fun. We've been talking about how much we're gonna miss the everyday lives next week. Seriously, my social life is dropping like a rock. I promise you guys, I'm gonna try. I'm really gonna try to go live like once a week. I'm really gonna try because I've had so much fun, and it's just fun. It's not something I do often, you know. I normally just do my monthly live with our book club, but I'm gonna try because I'm gonna miss seeing you guys every day and playing our games. Good Boy is so wonderful. Yes, yes, it's definitely one of those movies that you're like, oh my gosh, what is going on? I can't believe it. I finished. I woke up a Final Girl yesterday. Awesome. I'm currently reading What Hunger. Oh my gosh, that's a good one. I think you'll love that one. Are you liking it, Jen? That seems to be something you would like. Definitely a good one. I've read that one. I enjoyed it. My dog would never go through half the stuff, and he did. He'd have no doubt of there the moment it started raining, let alone anything scary happening. Absolutely. Yes, I know. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I had no idea it was a slasher manga until I saw you mention it. I haven't started it yet, but it seems really good. Right? It's been on my list forever. I've had the volume 1 there for a really long time. I do that with any manga that I'm interested in or graphic novels or comics. I always buy the first one and then I see if I want to continue in the series, you know? But that's one that I've been so curious and it's perfect for this, you know? Hey, Ariel's here. And I told you guys Ariel's been on a business little trip. He's on his way home now, so he should be home in like 3 hours, I think. So you guys have me till he's back from his road trip. So, you know, let him know how you guys feel about that. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't get my message, but I was going to say my dog would be the same for sure. Cat, I'm still reading Slasher Summer. I'm loving it. Yes, I think it's been unanimous. We're all loving it, Cat. Like everyone seems to really be liking it. I loved it. It was the first thing I read for the readathon, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was very true to what it was trying to do. You know, I understood the project that it was. You know, I feel like I'm reading a slasher movie. Still talking to Andrew. Okay. I still need to watch Good Boy. I am enjoying What Hunger, which is a good thing since it's my July Literary Love Book Club selection. Awesome. Yeah, I will be joining. I've read it. So I will be making sure that I can pop in for that, Jen, so I can talk to you guys and hear what you guys have to say about it. It's a really good one. It's a good pick. It's a good book club pick. We're planning on watching either Candyman or I Know What You Did Last Summer before the end of this week. Yes, awesome. So many people are putting already their list of what they want to watch because we have all these events, right? I've been watching a lot of Jalo. I told you guys I'm working on watching the Jalo movies to do Jalo July. So I've been watching a lot of those and they've been interesting. They've been fun. I have found a lot of good ones that I liked, you know. So now I think after July, I'm gonna start building like my list of all like the scary movies that I think I want to watch, and mostly rewatches. You know, I love Candyman. Yes, it's so good. It's so good. All right, while you're still letting me know, so let me pop up my little banner. Let me know. As you're walking in here, let me know what you guys are reading and let me know you're here. So I'll tell you what I started. So last night I finished with you guys Chopping Spree, and I really liked it. It was good. So today during the day while I was running on my errands, I popped in an audiobook. I had to pick my next one. So I realized I was missing my skull. So I finally bit the bullet, and this is what I started, Killer on the Road. It's so good. I am probably just like, 20 pages in, I think. I'm like 20 pages in. But I'm loving it. It's so good. Have you guys read it? Let me know if you've read it. You guys know I love Stephen Graham Jones. It feels kind of different from some of his stuff. Because it's kind of like fast paced in a way, and a lot of times his stuff like drags out a little bit, but I'm really enjoying it. And I do want to get to, of course, like I told you guys, the Monster Volume 1 manga. And from yesterday, I still want to Try Not to Die at Grandma's House, Choose Your Own Adventure. So we might do that. And our game for today is going to be Would You Rather. So we've been playing a different game every day, and we're going to play Would You Rather Spooky Edition. And it's going to be some terrible things we have to pick from, but hopefully it'll be fun. Let's see. Let me get caught up with this. And the Thursday Watch-a-thon. Yes, don't forget, we have our Thursday Watch-a-thon. I'm excited for that. I am definitely excited for that. I've watched Terror Train. That's a great one. Fear Street 1994. Great so far, but have so many others I want to watch before the readathon is over. Yes, I love that. I'm definitely doing with you guys um Killer Clowns from Outer Space. It's an 80s movie, so that's gonna fulfill my bingo board, for something from your decade that you were born in or whatnot. So that's gonna be like our group watch, and I chose it because it's an 80s movie, and it's one of my favorites, and the popcorn, of course. But let me know what else you've watched, right? So if you've been watching anything for your decade, let me know. Rora, hi. I finished the audiobook for Killer on the Road yesterday, and you liked it a lot. Yes, the audiobook is good, right? I'm really liking those two narrators. I'm really enjoying, especially the male narrator. He sounds so familiar to me. I think I've read something narrated by him before. Awesome, Aurora. That makes me happy, because if you liked it, then I'll probably end up enjoying it too. So far, I am loving it. I'm really, really liking it. Carly says, rounded it up to 4 stars. Thanks to the SE cover. It's absolutely gorgeous. The second half was much better. I will eventually continue to Enchantra. It's an interrelated standalone. Okay, so it's a sequel, but they're interrelated. Okay, and 4 stars is pretty good. I think that's good. I watched Lee Cronin's The Mummy. Oh, no, I did not enjoy that at all. Have you guys watched that? I mean, I want to say if you haven't, don't. It was so bad. It was so bad. Jen, have you watched that? I know you watch a lot of like the newer movies that are people are hyping up and stuff. I did not enjoy that either, Carly. It was not good. It was not good. Okay, I'm going to see if I can get my novella done tonight. Okay, and do graveyard shift during the sprints. Nice. Okay, I like that plan. What novella? What else are you missing from your list of things? No, and I've only heard bad things. Yeah. Definitely not good. And it's not even about a mommy. Everyone remembers we hated it. It was so bad. It was just so bad. I'll just rewatch the Brendan Fraser Mummy instead. I like that one. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that one. I really, really didn't like it. It was just bad. It should be called The Effect of the Mummy. Yeah, they didn't play into that lore. It was not it. Yeah, I wasn't happy with it. I was not. All right, my friends. So we've been chatting for 15 minutes. Let me see. There's a couple more. Lee Cronin's The Mummy was a wild ride. You had fun with it, but it was not a mummy movie. More like Evil Dead meets The Exorcist. I think that's a good way of describing it. It is a mashup between those two. If you like gore, it did have like a couple gory moments. I wanted like a mummy thing. Like if it's a mummy movie, I kind of wanted that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it wasn't it for me, but you made it work. Yeah, and I like that mashup comparison. All right, friends, we're gonna get started on our first 30 minutes. Let me go ahead and start sharing my screen. I'm going to continue with Killer on the Road. That's what I'm gonna be reading. It's at best mummy adjacent. Yeah, it is not. It was not a mummy movie. The body horror was pretty good, right? Yeah, I do think if you're big into body horror or whatnot, like definitely yes, like that's the way to go. But I was overall I was disappointed with that one. All right, friends, we're gonna do 30 minutes of sprints and then we'll play our first round of Would You Rather. So happy sprinting, my friends. I'll see you in 30 minutes. Welcome back, friends. Hope you had a good sprint. Let me know what you got to reading or what you got to doing. I'll update you on mine now. Let's see. That poor grandma. I know, Jen, the grandma. The first time that, like, it's not a spoiler, but like that there's, she's tossed around. I was dying. Eleanor, you made it. Hi, Eleanor. So happy you're here. So happy you're here. And I love the actress who played her. Yeah, she was. I thought the grandma like was the best part of that whole thing. She was my favorite. Aletha, you're here. Hi. Hi, y'all. I'm reading Incidents Around the House. I want to read that. And Anderson and Bloom. I also checked out Summer Slasher from the library. Yes! So I'll be starting that soon. Awesome. We missed you yesterday. Some of them were like, well, we don't have to type as fast. Aletha's not here. We talked about you. Let's see. I'm happy to hear you like Killer on the Road. I checked that out from my library on a whim. I hadn't heard any reviews about it, but it sounds exhilarating. Yes, that's what I'm reading. I'm reading it too, Aletha. I'm really liking it. What happens to me with Stephen Graham Jones is I have to really concentrate on his writing. I don't know if that happens to you guys, which I love his writing, but it's something I can't just kind of pay attention to. Like I have to focus completely on his writing. But it's so good. I'm really enjoying it so far. It's just exposition so far where I'm at. I think I'm in chapter 5, but I'm enjoying it. I read a few pages of In What Hunger. Great, Jen. Hopefully you're liking it. Mindy's 33% into Kin, a third of the way now. Awesome. Is it still like intense, Mindy? Let me know. Kat, hopping off to go to the library. Still talking to Andrew. Oh, okay, Kat. I appreciate you so much. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you, my friend. Amy got to page 16 in Graveyard Shift. Okay, awesome. Awesome, awesome. I got to around a page 50 pages. Wow, very easy read. Yeah, that's kind of what I meant with this one and this was kind of easier than his other stuff, I think. But Stephen Graham Jones is one of those that like takes me a minute. Aletha's laughing. Bye, cats. Bye. I'm glad today's game is not competitive. Yeah, especially you driving. Yes, you cannot be trying to type in any competitive fashion while you're driving. I definitely have to super focus on Stephen Graham's writing. Yeah, right? That happens to me, Jen. I think it's like the beauty of his like sentences. Like, they're so like stop and go, and he adds like clauses on clauses, and I don't know. It's a lot. Like it requires a lot. I think that's why I've been kind of postponing this one, and I was reading all the other like quick little reads because I knew that this was gonna take me a minute, like and it's not as intense as some of his other stuff. I think his other books for me, the writing has been even like more like intense. Like I need to concentrate even more, you know. Yeah, that's how I felt with My Heart Is a Chainsaw. Yeah, see, exactly like that. It's like one of those like writings that you can't just kind of read. So I like his short stories, and I'm able to focus on those a little bit better than his longer works. Competitive games get wild. Yes, they do when you guys start blaming each other. But today's is not competitive, so we'll take a little break on that. Had to run to the pharmacy, but was able to listen during the drive, and I got to chapter 12. Yes, awesome, Amber. Sounds like we've been very productive, and now we deserve to play some Would You Rather. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, guys. So for our little games today, I have a couple books that I'm going to be reading to you, some scenarios, and then I just want you, I just want you to kind of tell me, what would you pick and why? Like, what I'm interested in is kind of your reasoning, like what's your reasoning? So I'll give you the scenarios. They're kind of long, so just kind of tell me like in 2 words. You don't have to like rephrase the whole thing because if not, it'll take you a while, and we'll have a lot of typos like we normally do. But just kind of tell me, which one you would pick and why. But it's just your standard would you rather. Just would you rather this or this, but it's like the horror edition of that. Tempe is reading Taking Mole. I don't know that, Tempe. Let me know what that is. We only blame Ariel. He always gets the blame. Yes, Carly. Blame play me each other since when? Everyone blames me. Okay. He's auto dictating everything that he's saying, so his typos are gonna be on fire. Melody. Okay, so uh taking melody. I don't know that one. Tempe, what genre is that? I don't know. That is why the Chestnut Man is taking a bit. It's also big. Yes, so that writing is like that too, Amy. So in addition to it being lengthy, it's also one that takes a little longer. Yeah, I have a love hate relationship with that. I mean, I read classics and I appreciate works that like you have to like wrap your head around the sentence. But sometimes I just want like an easy read. And it's Tyler's fault. We can't forget Tyler, Amy. Yes, we can't forget Tyler. Do not forget. All right, guys, I'm ready for our very first scenario. Tempe says it's female rage splatterpunk. I like that. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna look into it now, Tempe. I had no idea. I said yesterday, in our live that the last couple splatterpunk books that I've kind of read have been missing the mark for me. So I wasn't sure if I was like done with that subgenre. Maybe I just need to like find better ones. I'm gonna look into that one and see if I like it and see how I feel about it. Okay, so here's our first little would you rather scenario. So here we go. It says, would you rather discover a chilling photograph of your own funeral attended only by sinister faceless figures, or find a tattered old journal that reveals the details of unspeakable deeds committed by your ancestors? Okay? So that is your scenario. Would you rather find a chilling photograph of your funeral attended only by sinister faceless figures, or a tattered old journal that talks about the terrible things your lineage has done? Let me know. That is good so far. I don't know, but I'm sure Ariel took over my keyboard and changed Shutter Island. It's so funny, Carly, because like last night after I was done with the live, I was like picking up, turning off my lights, and in my head I kept saying Shutter Island. I was just laughing by myself like a crazy person here in my house. It was pretty good. So Tempe would rather find the tattered journal. Okay, the tattered journal. Okay, let's see. Where Cat would rather find the photograph. Okay, Eleanor, the tattered journal. Another photo. Wow, I think we're split with this one. So Carly says A2. I think the book, just because I'm curious of what they did. Jen would rather find the journal. I already know my ancestors did terrible things. Oh my god, Jen. Oh my god. Oh, Aletha, I'd rather find the ancestor journal. I can try to atone for the crimes, and it would explain certain character traits that keep showing up on my family. Oh my god, you and Jen, Aletha and Jen, your answers. But okay, so Mindy prefers A. B, because you like the genealogy stuff. I love these answers and your explanations, guys. I think I would prefer. I think I'd prefer the old journal because I don't want to see like all these sinister. Why are all these sinister faceless like creatures or figures in my funeral? Like why? Like why are there no normal people in my funeral? I feel like the ancestor one is kind of like, okay, those were my ancestors, sorry, kind of a thing, but it's not like directly affecting me. Um Let me know, my people who picked the same as me. Like, is it your same like reasoning? I'm gonna go ahead and start working on our second one. Okay. Here we go. Maybe it was just a bad camera. Oh my god, I love it. Maybe that's what it is. My family is naturally deadpan faces, so it would not be new. You guys, I count with you. Okay, so we were pretty split on that one. Let's see this one. Would you rather be bound to haunting a single place of your choosing for all of eternity, or endlessly terrorize an entire bloodline until every descendant perishes? So, would you rather be haunting a single place of your choosing for all of eternity, or endlessly terrorizing an entire bloodline until every descendant perishes? Let me know. Okay, let's see. Amber says ancestors. One answers questions while the photo would just make me have more questions. Yes, Amber, I like that. Yeah, that's true too. I like that point. I'd be like, why? Why is this happening? At least then I could see it coming. Okay, so you could see it coming. I get it. Tempe says B. So you'd rather terrorize an entire bloodline. Oh my god. Jen, terrorize an entire bloodline. I already know which one. Jen, why do I think I know? Why do I think your answer is politically charged? B. Ariel would do B. I like to hold a grudge. I'm not letting them or their kids get off that easy for whatever they did to me. Guys, hey, I don't want to be around my family that much. I can't. These answers be because there is an end in sight, and also because I'm not petty. Oh my gosh, I love you guys. You guys are making this be because there is an ending point. Okay. If I'm going after a whole bloodline, they deserved it. Tempe's back with a vengeance. Terrorize a bloodline. I have hella bloodlines I would terrorize. The Trump family couldn't take a poop without me wrecking. Guys, I just can't. I look at Jen. I feel like Jen and Aletha are like on it. Like, oh my gosh. A daughter, you miss. Oh, you missed this one? I'm sitting this round out. Okay, okay, Amy. Also, it offers the opportunity for travel. I guess you're not stuck in one place. But what about haunting like a happy place? Nobody wants to haunt a happy place. That's what I was thinking. I'd just haunt like a happy place and I'd be happy forever. I'm 100% that bitch, so be. The moss would have to run to space to get rid of me, that I'm haunting him across the galaxies. Oh man, you guys are great. This is a good one. Can't wait to tell my mom this scenario. A, I'm a homebody. Yes, Eleanor. I was thinking A too. I'd rather just be in one place, right? I mean, how much can we rest if we're like hunting down bloodlines? Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like I'd just rather be in one place. Eleanor and I are like the friendly ghosts that are just like haunting like, you know, a nice little quaint house. I could terrorize people on Shitter Island, Carly. Anita, did we just become best friends? I think so. I think so. I feel it. Might pick Disney World to haunt. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking like you'll be like a ghost there. You could be like in the haunted mansion. The addition to the 999 ghosts. What if you haunted an originally happy place and then they knocked it down and built something else? That sounds awful. No. No, no, no. You're making me rethink my answer. Ariel, I knew it. Yes, we could start a ghost gang. No crime, just good politics. I love it. Oh man, Ghost 100 would be such an honor. Yes, I agree. Okay, I'm ready for my next one. All right, so would you rather succumb to a macabre curse that steals 1 minute of your life every time you take a selfie, or wield a cursed camera that with every snapshot unveils their impending doom? So you have this curse that steals 1 minute of your life every time you take a selfie, or you wield a cursed camera that every time you take a snapshot, it unveils their impending doom. Let me know. The thing is, if you terrorize a whole bloodline, someone eventually has to go to Disney World. That is true. That is true, and then you get to visit it anyway, right? Camera, 100%. I think so too. Camera, 100%. I'm going with the camera. B. I'm a menace. That would be so interesting to me. I think so too, right? That'd be pretty cool. Um, it reminds me of since you play games, Amber. Did you ever play Fatal Frame? Have you played Fatal Frame? It kind of reminds me of that with the camera. Hey, I try to avoid selfies, Eleanor. Lose a minute of my life every time. Really? Okay, Jen. So you choose that one. Okay. Mindy picks the cursed camera that shows others doom. I take too many selfies for thumbnails. I agree. I agree. Oh, that is hard. I love selfies. This question reminds me of Ghost Camera. Yes. I haven't, but it's on my list. It seems so fun. Yeah, there's quite a few Fatal Frame games. My favorite is the second one, Fatal Frame 2, The Crimson Butterfly, I think it's called. But it's really cool. You kind of take pictures and like the ghosts reveal stuff, and then like that's kind of how you capture them. It's a really fun one. Do I want Doom? Not really, but I can't control no selfies. So B. The selfie curse. I just won't take selfies. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news despite my fantasies of hunting Trump. No one would ever let me take a picture of them, and I'm a good photographer. Oh my gosh, that's a great point, Aletha. Yeah, no one would ever let us take pictures again. B, though I don't take that many selfies, knowing my luck, my phone would get stuck on shutter mode and I would lose 30 years. I didn't even think about that. I didn't think about that. What if you do more than one and there go all your minutes? I can't. Oh my gosh. Hey, I can survive 10 minutes less in my life. Okay, so you don't take that many, Carly. Okay. That was a good one, guys. Okay, let me pick the next one. Okay, we'll do two more and then we'll go back to sprinting. Okay. Okay, so would you rather unearth a chilling headstone in your basement bearing your name, and etched at the bottom is a future date of your demise, or be confronted by eerie missing posters featuring your image and dated one day in the future? So, unearth a chilling headstone in your basement with your name and your future date of death, or finding these missing posters that have your face on it dated one day in the future. Let me know. Okay, so Tempe would rather find the headstone. Okay. So Tempe headstone. Amber the gravestone. That would be the coolest. It'd be your coolest decoration. I love it. Here it is. Eleanor wants the posters. Okay. The chilling headstone. Those things are expensive. Dang, all these prompts are my husband's wife vibes. That book stayed with me too. You know that? Like that book, like for a while, I was like, oh my gosh, I kept thinking about it. One day wouldn't be enough to get done everything I wanted. That's what I don't like about that one, the how close it is, right? Because it doesn't tell us, you know, the date of what the headstone says, but we assume we have more time than one day, right? So I agree with you. That's a deciding factor for me too, I think. Whoops, I skipped Mindy. I guess I would rather know when I will die in the future instead of going missing tomorrow. Yes, Mindy. When you give me that option, that is such a good point. Yeah. There are not good options there. I told you yesterday this was gonna be bad choices followed by terrible choices. You guys had to be prepared. The gravestone and me taking a selfie next to it. I love combining it. Be after a few days, I feel like I would just get used to it. Really? Okay. Okay. Tombstones in the basement. I think memento moris are good. Okay, a human need to remember that we feel invincible. I don't want other people to see my face on a missing poster. Yeah. Don't get no ideas. I agree. Yeah. I mean, we all know our day is coming, right? So it's just there now. Now we're aware of it, right? I guess. Yeah. And I like the memento mori comparison. I guess a headstone. I could not be kidnapped. Yeah, cuz yeah, you've gone missing, so we are assuming you've been kidnapped, right? So that's not fun. If you took a selfie next to the gravestone, would that change the date on it? Oh my god, why are you guys doing this? This is like the inception of Would You Rather. I can't. I can't. Okay, so here is our last one for this round. So, would you rather find yourself trapped overnight in a department store surrounded by mannequins that inexplicably change their positions and locations when you're not looking? That's pretty scary. Or be haunted by a spectral mannequin that resembles your own likeness and you can only see out of your peripheral vision. So, would you rather be trapped overnight in a department store surrounded by these mannequins that keep changing place when you're not looking, or be haunted by a spectral mannequin that resembles your own likeness, but you only see out of your peripheral vision? Absolutely not. I don't know to which one you're saying that. But you'd rather be trapped overnight. Okay, so Amy is going with trapped overnight. Tempe also wants to be trapped overnight with the moving mannequins. I could convince myself I was seeing things for just one night. Yes, Amy. Yeah. Department store. Seeing something out of the corner of my eye all the time would be awful. Yes, I know. Just that whole, like, oh, no. Why? I guess option A. Because it's just one night. I know this was creepy. This one's so creepy. And it has, like, a little creepy, like, picture, too. I can't. Totally A. It's just one night. Store full of mannequins. Doppelgangers are one of the few things that actually scare me. Didn't you watch Us? Yeah, man, that is very creepy to see. And it looks like you. Who cares if the other ones are moving, right? But this one looks like you, and you can't even look at it right because it's out of your peripheral. Mindy also would rather stay there. I think all of us picked that. Oh no. Carly, B, I would be my own best friend. My eyesight's terrible. Oh, I love it. You guys are the best. Thanks for humoring me. I love it. Eleanor also B, Eleanor? Okay. So you'd rather also see the one that's on. This is a tough one. I always want it again, but I need peripheral vision. I'm also a teeny bit vain, so I want to see myself. I love it. Oh, it's like, oh, there I am. I love it. And it's spectral, so it's not really there. Twin. But doppelgangers are scary. I agree with Jen. That's a scary concept. All right, guys. This was a lot of fun. We'll continue in our next round. So let me set ourselves up for more sprinting. Let me refresh this so we get back our 30 minutes. All right, all right. Carly agrees. You two are good with seeing yourselves in your peripheral. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and get started with our sprinting. I will see you, my friends, in 30 minutes. Happy sprinting. Welcome back, my friends. Welcome back. Let me know how your sprinting went as I tell you a little bit about mine. So I'm officially chapter 8 of Kid on the Road, and it's like one thing after the other after the other after the other. So it's action packed. It has a lot of gore so far, so we've had a lot of gory things happening. Good social commentary, which is always good and expected with Stephen Graham Jones. But it definitely feels more fast paced than his normal stuff. So I'm really enjoying it. Let me know how your sprinting went and what you were up to. I think I'm going to call it a night. That was a lot of fun. Yes, so we said bye. Got to chapter 15 and made some dinner. Good, Amber. How are you liking it? 36% into Kin. Good, Mindy. I really want to read that one. It's a longer Keelan Patrick Burke. That's a longer one. Normally, I've read most of the things I've read by Keelan Patrick Burke have been very short works, like novellas. I don't think I've ever read like anything that long before. 2/3 into Slasher Summer. Let me know, Eleanor, if you're enjoying it. I think it's a lot of fun. I enjoyed it a lot. I enjoyed it. All right, as you guys are still telling me about your sprinting, I'm gonna set us up for another fun round of Would You Rathers. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can do a couple more. Okay, so we did these. I tried marking the ones we've done already. All right, let me see. It's starting to get really into the slasher part, so I'm enjoying it. Yes. It takes a little bit, but when it gets going, it's real slashery. Mindy, yeah, it's just under 300 pages. It isn't a fast read either. It's very intense. Yeah, I think we all started with some fast-paced books, and now we're all kind of getting into like our slower books. I'm on chapter 12 of 17, so I will definitely finish it tonight. Today, Carmilla has games. She does. Yes, she does. It's like every time she talks, I'm like, oh. And then it's funny because then, she's like, saying like, oh, is she talking about me? And it's kind of like, hello, yes, she's talking about you. But Carmilla's got game for sure. I love that, Carly. I might use that phrase with my students. Okay. All right, guys. So let's get started on our very first scenario. Here we go. Would you rather? Okay. So, would you rather be able to bring back the dead, but your lifespan shortens every time you do so, or you are brought back here from the afterlife and remain undead here forever? So I'll repeat it again. Would you rather be able to bring back the dead, but your lifespan shortens every time you do that? Or would you rather you be brought back here from the afterlife to remain here undead forever? Let me know your thoughts. If we're talking about the vampire, Carmilla would get me instantly and I'd be dead. For real. Me too. Me too. Tempe, this book has so many trigger warnings. Not for the faint of heart. Entertaining for sure. It is Splatterpunk, Tempe. Man, I have to look that up. I'll look it up in the next in our next break. All right, so let me know if you'd rather be able to bring back the dead, but your lifespan shortens every time you do it, or would you rather you be brought back from the afterlife and remain undead here forever? Let me know what you pick. bring back the dead. Not to get sappy, but I'd give up some of my time to see others again. Me too, Amber. Me too. That would be my choice as well. Brought back and remain here undead forever. Really, Rora? Oh my goodness. What kind of undead would you want to be? Would you want to be like a traditional ghost or like a zombie or like a vampire? Eleanor would want to bring back the dead as well. Okay. Mindy, I wouldn't mind being undead forever, but also a great gift to bring your loved ones back. I agree. I agree. I'd rather be the necromancer. I definitely don't want to be here forever. My luck, Trump would be here too. Oh my god, you guys. How has this turned into this political thing? I love dying. I will go with B. Okay, so you ended up picking B, which was being an undead. Okay, Mindy, so being an undead. All right, so we have quite a few of you who would want to be the undead, and quite a few of you would want to bring back the dead. So I think we're even split with this one. Yeah, but I kind of think my choice would also be bringing back the dead. I would pick that one. Okay, here we go. I think we're going to put the next one up. This one says, would you like, or would you rather uncover a trove of ancient letters dating back to 1889 in your own handwriting, or experience the terror of peeling back wallpaper in your own home to reveal nightmarish messages that appear to have been written in blood? Uncover ancient letters from 1889 in your own handwriting, or experience the terror of peeling back wallpaper in your own home with nightmarish messages that appear to have been written in blood. Tempe says A, the letters in your own handwriting. Mindy will be her own pen pal. I love it. Yes. Rora, ancient letters. Okay. I think I'm going with the ancient letters too, but I want to know why. Like, how did I write those in 1889? See, now I'm left with all these questions. What's the explanation? Ooh, the letters that would I even be writing about? Yeah. What would you even be writing about? Yeah, I don't know. But I guess you're picking it. Eleanor also uncover ancient letters. Love a good mystery. Yeah. As long as we can solve it, right? The letters definitely. I'm sure I have a lot to say. I low-key think I've been here before. Sometimes I have crazy deja vu. Oh my gosh, I hate that feeling. Let me make this. I always forget to remove this so I can see. Yeah, I don't like that feeling, Carly. Do you? I know some people like feeling deja vu. It creeps me out too much, so I don't like it. Like I don't like it. But anyway, so you'd rather have your find the letters. Okay, so I think the majority of us, I think everyone said they'd rather find the letters. Yeah, all of us picked the letters. Okay. Okay. All right, so this one is voodoo dolls. Here we go. So it says, would you rather be tormented by a stranger who controls your every move and inflicts unimaginable pain through a voodoo doll crafted in your likeness, or you possess the power to create the voodoo doll that can control and inflict real pain on your enemies, but each time you do, you greatly sacrifice your humanity? So would you rather someone else have a doll and you have like incredible pain, or you possess the power to do that, and every time that you use the voodoo doll, you sacrifice your own humanity? Let me know. Taking off wallpaper is too hard. I agree, Amber. Okay, so let me know about that voodoo doll. Oh, no question. I will be the doll maker. Okay, Carly. So Carly would be the doll maker, Amy. Oh, these are so bad. Yes, Amy. They really are. I feel like I will make the doll. Yeah, for sure. I make the voodoo doll. There's very little times I would actually use it. So my that's what I was thinking too, Amber. I was like, I'd be the voodoo doll maker and I just won't use it. Like, and we're all good. Tempe, eh? Oh my gosh, Tempe. You want to hold on to your humanity, Tempe? Ariel, B for sure. I'd like to hold a grudge as previously stated. I'm seeing a theme. Good thing you love me. Make the voodoo doll. So Aurora would also want to be the one making the voodoo doll. All right. So only Tempe picked A. Okay. What if like we had to use it then? I think that would affect the answer. Like if we were in charge of the voodoo doll and had to use it, then I think that would impact our answer, our choices. I think it would impact mine for sure. Okay. A, if my mom has the voodoo doll. Oh, that's a good answer. Okay, so we're moving on from the voodoo dolls, moving on to seashells. Okay. Would you rather A, put a seashell to your ear and be consumed by the harrowing wails of the dead, or have to endure the terror of having a starfish latch onto your face and assume control of your body, forcing you to live as a puppet for a third of your life? So, either having to put a seashell to your ear and listening to the wails of the dead, or for a third of your life, there's a starfish latched to your face and it takes full control of your body. Takes full control of your body. I just can't. Okay, so Tempe would rather have the starfish on her face. Amy thinks it's madness. Amber A, because B would make you too claustrophobic. I agree. I don't think I could have that. C. There is no C. Seashell to my ear. I think so too, Aurora. Oh my god, I will listen to the dead in a seashell. B is too horrible. I agree. You guys can't choose C. I think I picked the seashell too. I have to pick A. Ain't no starfish grabbing onto my face. I can't even with these choices. I know. That's the whole point. They're supposed to be terrible. Oh my god. If it has to be A, ain't no starfish. What? Oh no, I messed it up. How long does it have to be on your face again? A third. Yeah, forcing you to live as its puppet for a third of your life. So a third of your life. That's a long time. I think I have to do A. Yeah. I mean, eventually, I'm sure, like, you tune it out, right? Like, right? I think you tune it out eventually, right? The thing doesn't let you breathe. I mean, I don't know. Okay. Okay. Ooh, this is gonna be interesting. Okay. Okay. Wrong answer. I meant the other one. Okay, Tempe. I was like, you're willfully choosing to have this thing on your face. That is a long time, even if you have a short life. Yes. I think more than 5 minutes is too long for that. Okay. So, oh, there's more. Oh, wait, there's more. Would we just like live? Would we just live like a starfish? Because I guess that would be chill. They don't do much. Okay. No, I think you still have to be a human. And then the starfish is like on your face controlling you. I think that's the bad part. Actually, if it's the teens, 20s, early 30s, I'd take the starfish. Really? Well, yeah, because the seashell is forever. And then the starfish is only a third of your life, but still. Sounds like an Ursula curse for the starfish that wanted legs. I like that, Mindy. For sure. This is a bad one. That one was terrible. Okay. Tempe picked A. Got it. Okay. So this is our next one. Would you rather end up on an unsettling blind date with your own doppelganger or confront the horrifying truth that your current partner is in fact your long lost half sibling? I'm dying. I'm dying. Okay, so you end up on a date with your doppelganger, unsettling blind date with your doppelganger, or you confront the truth that your current partner is your long lost half sibling. Tempe picks B. God, Tempe. I can't. I can't. The doppelganger. Doppelganger. Oh, okay. Tempe meant the seashell to the ear. Yes. Okay. Okay. Tempe. Okay. Wait. Oh my God. The comments are everywhere. I can't keep up. Hold on. So Amy prefers the doppelganger. For sure. A. I like myself anyway. Okay. Eleanor says ew. B is too icky. Yes. Ew. Okay. Date with the doppelganger. I would have to date my doppelganger. And it's just a blind date, right? I mean, it's. But now we have to understand that there's a doppelganger out there of us. Because I think that problems, even if we don't have to see them again, there's still a doppelganger out there. She said she was afraid of doppelgangers. Yeah. I could date me for a bit. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. We're gonna do one more. Okay, so I'm waiting for the last couple of you to answer that one. Okay. Okay, so this will be our last one for this. B would destroy me mentally. Absolutely, me too. I'd take me any day. The compliments wouldn't stop. I agree. I think that one's kind of easy, right? I mean, you have to deal with the doppelganger situation, but you know, whatever. Out of sight, out of mind. It would be terrible if you find out that your doppelganger is very, very successful and you are the doppelganger. Oh, like they're the real one, you mean? Yeah, because I always wonder, who is there a real one with doppelgangers? I mean, there is, right? Okay, and this is the last one we're doing for this round. So, would you rather expose all of your darkest secrets to the unforgiving scrutiny of the world, or endure the excruciating agony of having all your toenails ripped one by one? I can't. I can't. I can't. So, your darkest secrets exposed for the scrutiny of the world, or endure the excruciating agony of having all your toenails ripped one by one? It would explain a lot. Carly picks the toenails. Oh my God, but that's painful, and then you can't even wear sandals because you can't like get your feet done. Take my toenails. Toenails, they are gross anyway. I don't want to, but I guess I will spill on the internet. Yeah, Mindy. A, please. Guys, excruciating pain of your toenails. Like, what's going on? That's why God invented Crocs. Oh my God, never have to get a pedicure again. There you go. Oh my gosh, okay. Well, that was fun. Rora picks the secrets, not the toenails. Okay. Yeah. So I think we're split evenly with that one between the toenails and the secrets. Someone might have been high making this game. Amy picks the secrets too. Okay. All right, guys. Well, thankfully it's just a game. We don't have to make these choices. We're going up on our next round of sprints. I have my dad's ugly feet, so it would only be an improvement. Amy, I'm an open book. There we go. And you get to keep your toenails, and you get to wear your sandals and still get pedicures, you know? All right, my friends, let's go ahead and start setting up for more of our sprinting. So let's go ahead and start. I don't know how many more we'll be doing. I think we'll do this one, maybe one more. I have to see. We're sprinting till Ariel makes it back from his trip, so we'll see how many more we get to do. You got to page 53 the last time when you were distracted. Okay. It's kind of the same thing because my deep dark secret is my toenail. I need my sandals on my toenails. Me too, Amy. Me too. All right, guys. So let's get started on our sprint. Again, we'll play by ear. I plan on sprinting till Ariel gets back from his work trip. So here we are. If we get to do this one and one more, we'll do that. If not, you know, we'll play it by ear. But for now, happy sprinting, my friends. I will see you in 30 minutes. Hello, my friends. Welcome back from sprinting. Let me know how your sprinting went. I will update you on my sprinting. So I got a little bit further ahead on this. I'm on page 70 now. And this has gotten insane. Like, this has cranked up like it's bananas. Like, I was not expecting this to go that route. I am just like, what is going on here? So, wow, shocking moments, revelations. It's insane. I'm really enjoying it. Pretty good. Let me know how you did with your books. Let me get caught up a little bit. Okay, so Tempe had said her darkest secrets. The book I was reading was disturbing but good. Awesome, Tempe. Did you get to finish? Let me know if you finished. I would love to know. Mindy's at 39% of kin. Awesome, Mindy. All right, I'm gonna set us up for a couple more would you rather questions while I'm getting your updates. Switched over to Help Me, I'm stuck in a 90s slasher and it's so silly so far. Oh, but that's fun. I like silly. Nice. It's a short read too, right? Page 83, and I'm really enjoying it. Graveyard Shift. It is pretty wild. Nice. Good, Amy. Awesome. I have no idea where this is going, guys. Like, what? I mean, Rora, if you're still here, like, this is this is bananas. What is going on in this book? Like, you guys know I go blindly into my books, so I don't even read the synopsis more than like the first little blurb. So I have no idea what that book is about, and it's like, what? I did not expect it to go that route. Yeah, it's under 100 pages, so a quick one for sure. Yeah, awesome. I like those. That creepy, the shopping, what was it? What was it that I read? The Chopping Spree was like that. It was like under 100 pages. Wow, I'm in that start of the last chapter. So, where the stake through the heart, something that first appeared in Carmilla versus Dracula. Yeah, Carly, that's actually like insane because that whole stake concept, like, you have to really like, I know a lot of this because obviously I've researched it and I teach it, so that whole stake through the heart is like a phallic symbol. That stake was trying to like turn her, straight again. So that's the whole point with that. Like, it's super symbolic. That stake through the heart. Ariel's back. Hello. Say hi to the people. Welcome back. Oh my god, you got me something? Ah! This is the bread of Chucky, guys. Look! Where did you get this?
I got it at a gas station.
A gas station. Well, so yeah, so Carly, that whole thing, welcome home. That whole thing with the stake, it's supposed to be like a phallic symbol, and that's why like Sheridan Le Fanu originally wrote that as like criticism on like lesbian sapphic relationships. Like, there's a lot of lore like with Carmilla, and it's just so cool that this all happened before Dracula. I think it's insane. Yeah, it just keeps going, not a dull moment. Aurora, I feel like I can't keep up. I'm like, what is this? Minzy, cute. I know, guys. Look, it's Tiffany, the bride of Chucky. How cute! I think he found it on his little road trip. Look how cute! I love it. Um, so interesting. It's criminal that this doesn't get at least as much attention as Dracula. Hence why I make sure that it's an option for my kids while I'm prepping them. It's an option for that unit, like with the supernatural entities or whatnot. I always make sure that I give it as an option because it's it predates Dracula. Like, that's insane. I finished the novella I was reading. Awesome, Tempe. Good. I hope you liked it. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and do some some would you rathers. Okay, let's do some would you rathers. So we're getting into like creepy crawly things now. So we had a lot of like supernatural stuff. Now we're doing like creepy crawler stuff. So would you rather wake up covered in thousands of spiders crawling beneath your sheets, or find a single snake curling around your throat, tightening with every breath? So you wake up to 1,000 spiders beneath your sheets in bed with you, or one single snake, but it's already like, you know, wrapping around you.
The spiders.
Ariel heard me and he says the spiders. Amber says the snake. Rora says absolutely not. They both sound horrible. I know. Those both are bad. I have a tarantula, so the spiders, please. I hate snakes. You have a tarantula? Carly, that's so cool. Are you a fan of spiders? Like, how come you have it as a pet? Tell me. I want to know more. Mindy says, "Oh no, I have a phobia, so it has to be the snake." But I can't eat it now because we have to do dinner. So, Mindy has a phobia of arachnophobia. So I guess you have arachnophobia, Mindy. So you prefer the snake. No, no, no. One snake. Oh, I skipped one. I can't deal with the feeling the multiple spiders would feel. I know, I know. I may as well be dead if spiders are all over like that. So just a snake, take me now. You know, I think I have to, I don't know now. I can't even decide. I guess I would pick the snake. Yeah, she's gonna be 25 years old. I don't believe you, Carly. That is the coolest thing. I did not know that. She's gonna be 25 years old. I didn't even know they live that long. I've had her for all 25 years. Carly, that's so cool. Are you a fan like of arachnids or like exotic pets? How did you get to have her? Like that is so interesting to me. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Mindy does not think it's interesting. She would die. I think Mindy would die. That's very, very cool, Carly. Okay, well, you guys tell me more. Let me move on to the next one. So, would you rather step barefoot into a pit filled with squirming worms, or step barefoot into a nest of roaches that scatter up your legs?
Baby, not full screen.
Oh, I'm not full screen. Thank you, love. So, barefoot into a pit of worms, or barefoot on a nest of roaches that scatter up your leg. Yikes, good for you. I would die if I had a pet spider. Maybe. Yeah, a lot of people, I find that people who are afraid of spiders have like it's like intense. Like they really, really like, even seeing like a little one somewhere, like they can't deal with it. Okay, so worms. Mindy says worms. Rora says worms. Carly, oh hell no, not roaches. I'll take the worms. When I was little, my brother used to make me help him catch spiders and trade for playing Barbies with me for like 20 minutes. Oh, in glass peanut butter jars. In California, the spiders are huge. Oh my gosh, I can't. I don't know. I don't know. How would you catch them? Like, how did you catch them, Amy? Like, you put the jar on it like that? You don't have to touch it, right? Worms going right back to the crawling feeling I would hate. I know, and I think they're mushy. I think Ariel meant the worms for sure. Ack worms. Worms don't have no interest in me. Roaches crawling, ugh, no thanks. Are Are the spiders hairy? I would say yes, Tempe. Yes. So then snake, huh? I would say yes. Oh, that's a tough one. Oh. Okay. Um, let's do one more. I would have to hold the jars while he caught them with sticks. Oh my goodness. I could not. I would not survive that. I don't think I'd survive any of it. And the poor spiders. Would he let them go after? I got her at an insect fair because my son peer pressured me. I didn't know she would live this long, but females can live 30 years. That is awesome. That's awesome. How do you feed it like live? How does that work? You feed it live insects or something? How does that work? Now I have so many questions. I have so many questions. He had one that was as big as the palm of his hand. Ah! New fear unleashed. Maggots, different story. Okay. So you're good with the worms, not maggots. Got it. Don't encourage her to pick a maggot. Well. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here's another one. We're in the creepy crawler section. Yes, eventually he was a good spider dad. Okay, that's good then. Good for the spiders. All right, so here's your next one. Would you rather feel something slimy sliding in your ear while you sleep, or open your mouth to realize that something small crawled in there while you were asleep? Something slimy inside your ear while you were sleeping, or something crawling in your mouth while you're asleep? Yeah. I skipped something. Hold on. Okay. Yes, she eats 5 crickets a week. I have kept her molts the way people keep baby teeth. Carly, that is the coolest, creepiest thing ever. So she gets 5 crickets a week. So I'm assuming then you have to go to the pet store and buy all the crickets. Do the crickets, like, you don't go weekly, right? Like, you buy them in bulk? How does this work? I'm so intrigued. And when they molt, is it like one full piece? Like it molts in one full thing? Mindy's probably dying with this conversation. He would build them little houses with grass and sticks. Thanks, I hate all of it. Okay. Worms. Ariel says no ear stuff. Yeah, but then you have mouth stuff. I guess mouth. I hate the idea of something in my ears. Oh my gosh, bring back the snake. Bring back the snake choking me. I'm a hella deep sleeper, so I'll take the slime. Nothing in my ear. Shudder. Wait, what is a molt? I think she means like when it molts its skin, like when it sheds its skin, right? Like kind of like snakes do, right? Like it molts, like it just like grows out of its like skin, kind of a thing. Baby teeth. Why do we do this? Mindy, if it is an ant or something, I pick mouth. If it's a spider, then I'll take the slimy thing. How many selfies would I have to take to not do it? I love when you guys connect it to another question. That is my favorite. Oh, thanks for humoring me, guys. You guys are the best. I gave them back to my kids. Like, I was like, there you go. Okay, what did you give back? Oh, baby teeth. Yeah, yeah. You're like, here's your baby teeth. Why is this a custom? You can spit up something in your mouth. No ear stuff. I guess. Yeah. How do you extract that from your ear, right? Okay. Exactly. You can spit it out over and over. I guess. Yeah, I agree with you guys. I think I agree with you guys. All right. Okay, guys. I will spare you. Do you want one more and then one last sprint for 20 minutes? Do you want one more question, or are we good with this torture? The first answer I see, that's what I'm going with. One more or we're done with the torture. teeth. No ears. I just can't, guys. I can't. So one more or we're good? Let me know. Yes, I go once a week to PetSmart, but less in the winter or before she molts. She's very used to being handled, so she's docile. She's a Chilean rose pink. So once a week you have to go to PetSmart. Oh my gosh. Let's do it. A nice one. Okay. Cardi, that is wild. I can't even imagine. Well, good for you. And that's cool that you have a very cool pet. Has she ever like broken out or gotten loose? Okay, I'll do one more. Because Amber and Amy want me to do one more. Let me see. Okay, so would you rather... Tempe said something crawling in my mouth. Yes, it's next to Sam's Club and I go there too. That's crazy. Yeah, because I figured you can't buy them in bulk because they have to eat them live, right? So, yeah. Okay, so here's your last would you rather question of the night. Would you rather feel an invisible bug crawling under your skin for hours? So an invisible bug, you're feeling an invisible bug crawling on you for hours, or hear a buzzing sound that never stops? Would you rather feel the invisible bug or hear the buzzing sound? And it's forever. Like, it's just like a forever. It's a condition. So what condition are you better off with? Let me know. Tempe. Amy. No, she's never tried to escape. She knows she's Bel-Air of tarantulas. I love it. Oh, I love it. Did you tell us her name? What's her name? I already have tinnitus, so let's go with that. The buzzing sound. I didn't know spiders shed. Yeah, I don't know if I knew that either. I don't know. Okay, so we have two people who, let's see. So Amber's okay with the ringing in the ear. I kind of have that too. I kind of have tinnitus too. So yeah, I think I would pick that too. The buzzing sound. Feel Eleanor would rather feel the bug. Oh my gosh. Her name is Bellatrix. I love that name. Oh my gosh. You gotta send a picture of her on the Discord, Carly. I want to see her. Mindy, don't look at it. Forever. Oh my gosh. I guess 1 hour. I'll take the buzzing. After a while, I think you can tune it out. The itching is maddening. Yes. Yes, I totally agree. The buzzing. So most people, except for I think Eleanor's the only one who wanted the bugs. I don't like the buzzing. That would drive me nuts. Okay, Carly, I guess, is gonna pick the crawling feeling as well. Yeah, I picked the buzzing too. All right, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and do one last sprint. I know Ariel's home and I told you I would stop sprinting, but let's do one more. What the heck? I looked up pink tarantula and just looks sort of cool, you know, for a spider. I can't wait to see a picture. Okay, guys, so are you down for a 20-minute sprint? Let me know. I think we could do 20 minutes. Let me know. And that'll be our last sprint of today because I do have to have dinner and say hi to Ariel, who's been away. Okay, let's see. All right. So are we good with a 20-minute last sprint? Let me go back. I was setting the timer. I'll post a picture of her and her moats on Discord. Sprint. Okay, so we'll sprint. We'll do a 20-minute sprint. All right, so we'll do one more sprint. Our last sprint of the night. So let me add this to the stage. It'll be 20 minutes. But we will do one last one. All right, my friends, let's go ahead and start sprinting. I'll see ya in 20 minutes. Welcome back from our last sprint, my friends. Welcome back. Tell me how that last sprint went for you. I'll tell you, my book is wild. This is getting intense. I'm on page 80. No, 81, the bottom of 81. And I have about 110 more pages, 120 pages more to go. I don't know where this is going. This is intense. So I'm really enjoying it though. I'm really liking it. I like what he's playing around with, like where the idea is kind of branching out towards. So that was fun. Tempe was talking about the buzzing. All right, Amber got 42% into her book. Good job. All right, guys. So while you're updating me on how far you got, Mindy got 41%. Nice. Yes. I will talk to you a little bit about our next sprints. So our next sprints will be tomorrow. I'll be going live again at 5. And we will be writing our very own horror story. So that should be fun. We'll each get to contribute a little bit and, get to pick settings and characters and tropes and all of that. So it'll be an exercise on our creative writing as a group, and we'll see how that goes. So hopefully that will be fun for tomorrow. I hope that you'll be able to join me for that. Yes, Amy, you finished your book. Awesome. How did you like it? Graveyard Shift. How did you like it? Thank you for the fun afternoon. Thank you, Eleanor, for joining. Thank you so much. And thank you guys for playing my terrible Would You Rather game. 5 stars for Carmilla. Yes, Carmilla is awesome. Preach, Carmilla. I was making French toast. Yummy, Tempe. I'm starving. It's dinner time for me. It's 8:30. I haven't eaten. 8:20. It was a lot of fun, my friends. Thank you for spending another lovely afternoon with me. I will see you hopefully tomorrow. Yes, Carmilla is wonderful, Mindy. I love Carmilla. Thank you guys so much. I hope you'll join me again for some fun tomorrow. Continue reading. And yeah, I think that's all I want to say. I had so much fun, my friends. Thank you for being here. I will see you guys tomorrow. See you tomorrow, my friends. See ya, see ya. Bye. Goodbye, my friends. Another great time. Off to Costco. See you tomorrow. Have fun. Bye. Bye.